Hey y'all, welcome to Adorn by Jennifer. I really wasn't planning on going live, but I'm going to do something and I thought I'd bring you along because I thought you might get a kick out of it because it's something that I do all the time, and typically when I do it, people ask me how I do it. So I'm welcoming you into my unfinished basement. And yes, it looks terrible and the lighting is terrible, but this is what I do. It's actually one of my favorite places in the world, but I'm going to just get right into it because I'm going to show you some of my crazy antics. So this is the bottom of one of my pant legs. And yes, it's crazy because I've stretched it out, but I needed my pants. They were too long. So I cut the bottom of my pant legs off, and you didn't have to hem it because it didn't fringe or whatever. And so I just cut the bottom of these really large pant legs off. And so I kept stretching them, and I don't like to throw things away. And so this is my husband's birthday is on Monday. So if you know him, make sure that you do a shout out because he loves to have his birthday celebrated, as we all do. Let's not pretend we all love to be celebrated. And so Monday is his birthday. And so I'm wrapping his present, and I wanted to make sure it was wrapped so nobody knows what it is. But I just used the bottom of my pant leg to form the base of my package. So I'm not wasting lovely ribbon. That is going to be the bottom. So I literally put the bottom of my pant leg as the bottom. I thought that was pretty fun. So anyway, that's going to be the bottom of my package. And yes, it's hot pink, but he was single for a long time, and he didn't have women in his life, and he prayed for a wife. And so now he has a pink package base for his present. So these are also scraps of ribbon, and I am too practical to throw away my ribbons because I love ribbon. And yes, it's wrinkled, and this was from Christmas. My daughter wanted a bow for her orchestra concert, and I was too frugal to throw it away, so I'm reusing it. And so we're using it for Daddy. Daddy always gets pink and red bows for his Christmas or for his birthday. So I am going to just upcycle things that I have, but then at the end, you got to stay till the end because I'm going to show you my bow collection, my ribbon collection. And this girl loves, I don't call my business Adorn by Jennifer for nothing because I like to adorn everything. And it's not just adorn as in jewelry adorning. I adorn with bows. I adorn everything. And bows and ribbon is one of the main ways that I like to adorn things. So as you can see, I'm just taking weird random strips. I'm not even measuring them. I'm not even really doing anything other than kind of laying them straight in a crisscross format on my package here. Oh, this is a big daisy. This was a really nice ribbon. I got that at Joann's before it went out of business. It, I think, has been on my front door stoop. This is pretty long. I'm going to just tie that in half. We're going to lay that out. Get some pink in there because, you know, my man is comfortable in his manliness and he needs some pink on there. This was a bow. We're just reformatting here. And now I'm getting hot. I've been cold because my basement is always freezing. And so I put this big heavy sweater on. And I'm fixing to throw it off because I'm getting hot. I think because I'm on camera now and I've got all these lights blaring at me. But this one's kind of long too. I got this at Costco last year. It was a great ribbon. If you don't know anything about ribbons, wired ribbon is always great because it holds its format. But we're just going to throw that down. I folded that in half. Let's see, here's another red ribbon. Getting heavy on the reds, but that's okay. Oop, here's a fuchsia. We'll throw that on. These are kind of on the long side for me, but, you know, let's see what we come up with at the end here. Kind of wondering if I should see all of these, but then I'm going to cut them all, and I'm going to probably recycle them anyway. So here's a pink one. We're just kind of playing with things as we go here. Because, you know, the man needs a big bow. We need to make a big bow for Daddy. With 3 ladies in his life now. He prayed a long time to have girls in his life. So we want to make a big, oh, there's another pant leg. Ha! I got green pants in that same style. So I'll use that for another. I probably should have used that as the base because that's a little bit more masculine, but I didn't realize it was in my collection there. Okay, here's another one. Here's a fun pink one. Let's just throw that in. I can tell with my bow collection, oh, here's a pink polka dot. I can tell that I have certain colors that are my favorites. I use a lot of pinks. I use a lot of greens. And part of that is that red goes for every holiday. You can use red for Valentine's. You can use red for Christmas. You can use red for 4th of July. Pink is always good if you have kids. This is a fun ribbon. It's kind of got a bouncy nature to it. And green is always good because it's a good foundational color. I'm not going to introduce green because I just got too much red and pink going on, but candy cane is also a good color. I always stock up on this around Christmas because I use it for Valentine's Day as well. We're going to throw that guy in there. Look, I got it's a really heavy gift. I got quite a hodgepodge going on here. Oh, look at this one. This one's really fun. I got that at Michael's last year on clearance. We're going to just throw that. So do you think that's enough ribbon here? We're getting close. I still think they might be a little long for my preference. And you know, why not? Oh, this one kind of has a pink hue to it. It's kind of iridescent. And I probably should have done one of these as a base since I just realized that that base thing actually wasn't a base. So I'm going to thread this underneath all of them and it's going to become my big knotter. Okay, so that is going to become my knotter that I'm going to tie all these guys. Okay, so here we're going to just tie it as a big knot. Do you see that? I'm going to tie it again. Now we're just going to go nuts. There's no method to my madness. I'm just crinkling it all up. Ah! I've never done this before, so I'm kind of making this up as I go. But that's part of Adorn by Jennifer, is that we just use our creativity and let it go. And it's so big, but this present is kind of big, so I'm just crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. I'm not tying nothing. Just that one guy. And my hair's even going crazy as I'm doing this. We're just going nuts. Let's just make it nuts. Yeah! Woohoo! And while you're admiring my crinkling skills, if you're admiring my adornments, this is available on Adorn by Jennifer. You know, you want to check it out. Let me get closer here. This is available on Adorn by Jennifer. These are faux, like wannabe Navajo beads, but they're not as expensive as the Navajo beads. And this is a really gorgeous, it looks like malachite, and it has a fun backing to it. And it's very, compared to like getting the real dealio, it's very inexpensive, and these all come apart so you can wear them individually. But it kind of got a little nuts as I was going crazy with my bow. Here, I'll show you my crinkling method. You see, it's very skilled. You just go nuts. Try not to rip your paper, but I better watch what I'm doing so I don't really mess it up. But, you know, if you want it to be too perfect, your men in your life won't appreciate it if it's too coffered. So, okay, you want to see the end result? Oh, these are the real Navajo. So, just as I'm doing my coffered and not coffered, you can see the difference. Well, this even has the little malachite, wannabe malachite beads in it, but you can see real, not real. As you see up my nose, sorry, but real, not real. And if you are interested in any of these are all the different sizes. Well, not all the different sizes, but what I've done. These are the stretch bracelets. I am going to Tucson. If you're interested in any of these, I have them on this hand too. I can pick these up for you. And I have the dotted cuff. That's on my website too. Ooh, I just posted this cool ring today. If you're interested, it's got an adjustable band. I think I called it lay medallion ring. It's adjustable, so you can change it to any finger that's comfortable for you. You can wear it on any finger. It's all sterling silver. It's so pretty. Lay medallion. And these are on the website. They're super lightweight, almost like paper, but they're sterling silver too. These are classy, classy, classy. And I travel with these because they go with everything. And I actually, I'm getting hot here, but I got this turtleneck for $9 at walmart.com. Highly recommend, highly recommend. Ooh, ah. Okay, the finished result, my pant leg isn't holding it up very well. And it looks kind of flopsy-lopsy. When it's flat on the table, it looks so much cuter because the gravity is holding it down. But look how fun. Okay, it looks kind of gross hanging upside down, I won't lie. But when it's flat on the table, when the gravity isn't pulling everything in a bad shape, when it's flat on the table, okay, I gotta lay it flat on the table so you can see it because it's so much cuter flat on the table. Okay, don't judge my ugly tables because these are my work hard crafting table. And when I have people over, I have tablecloths on them. Okay, I gotta scrunch it again, use my scrunching powers. Because when it's laying flat, it actually looks cute. When I hang it upside down, so when I gift it to him, it's gonna be laying flat because it's very heavy. And I'm afraid if I have it laying like I was trying to show you there, it's going to hit all of our toes and we're going to be very sad about it. So let me lay it flat like I was just doing, and I'm doing my scrunching powers. And it actually looks like I actually did a bow, kind of, in a messy kind of way, but it's all my leftover ribbons. Okay, like I said, don't judge too much, but, okay, let me see if I can flip it. Look at that. Okay, it's a big box. But all I did was scrunch, and it looks like I did a big bow, and you just saw I was laying all the stuff, tied one time, and then scrunch, and it's this big, humongous, my light's going fritzy, but it's just a big, huge box, and all it is all those random bows tied one knot, and then scrunch. And like I said, gravity wasn't doing it any kindness, holding it straight up. But when it's laid flat, it's super cute with just, you can see all the different colors and textures and all the happiness going on. But it's just a lot of scrunch. And this is my random bucket. Like I said, I don't throw things away. And then, of course, I like to thrift cute little containers. And yes, I do the elbow grease of keeping it polished all the time. But I keep always have lots of scissors and rulers and things everywhere, even though I don't like to measure things. But that's for Steve. If you know him as Pastor Steve, his birthday is on Monday. So wish him a happy birthday this weekend. This is one of the birthday gifts that I'm not telling anybody what it is, but you can at least see that it's ready for him. But, oh, thank you. I hope it looks okay. I'm looking at it and I think it looks good, but I'm not going to let gravity do its work because when you hang it up, it kind of looks a little not so good. But I'm also going to show you my, I will admit I have a problem that I like ribbon, but I use it. I really do use it. And the reason why I use it is because I have it displayed in a way that I actually can use it. And if you see an example of one present and how much ribbon I put on a present, you can see why I need so much ribbon. I need ribbon. And I love going to wedding showers, and I'm not superstitious, but I do think it's really fun when they say that if a bride, when you are opening presents, that you're supposedly as many bows as you break is how many kids you're going to have, which I'm not superstitious, but I think it's kind of funny. So I always try to make big elaborate bows, which most will-be brides nowadays have never even heard of that. So it's maybe more just for my own little silly mind. But I always make big, huge bows, which is probably inappropriate for the pastor's wife to do, but I still do it anyway. But anyway, so here's one of three. So my father-in-law made, I'm pulling my little lights with me. My father-in-law made this. This was my first stand of ribbon, which I'm so thankful for him doing this. I just lost a light. One light down. This was originally for wrapping paper, and I'm so thankful because, as you can see, I've got lots of colors. I try to organize it according to, hey, Becky, thanks for tuning in. I try to organize it according to color, and then I have these handy-dandy things from Walmart in the sewing department, and I keep needles or little things so that I can have the things so that the ribbon isn't flying all over the place at the top. They're magnetized. So I have those, and I try to have like blacks, golds, reds, greens, yada, yada. Well, that was wonderful, but that only lasted for a little while. And then I got this one, This is a shoe rack. Oop, I just changed the color of my light. Oop, I don't know if you can see that. So that, oop, I did again. Sorry. Not trying to go techno here. But so this is actually a shoe rack, and I love this one until I realized that there's an even better one that I ended up with my third rack, which is really obnoxious, but it's actually my favorite. And I love this so much that I kind of would love to get like 10 million of these. And ironically, it's the cheapest of all of them. And if I had one to recommend, I would highly recommend this one. It's from Walmart, and I don't know if I can put the link or not, but I'm becoming a big fan of Walmart. Lately, they've really upped their game. Like this turtleneck that I'm wearing, and but this is amazing. And part of the reason why I love this display is that it's 2 racks deep. So, and you can access things really easy, as I can't get it back. But this one is kind of tight, and so it's hard to get things in and out. And these are nice and like big, so you can go in and out, and I can see what there is. And they have little hooks on the side, and it goes so tall that I can do some storage up here, and it mounts to the wall. So I was kind of proud of myself getting the drill bits out and drilling it to the wall, so it won't fall forward if you have kids playing down here, hence the basketball hoop. And then I have like the tool stuff down on the ground, down low. So anyway, so yes, I have a little bit of ribbon, but you can see because I have for one present, I use that much ribbon. I kind of need a lot of ribbon, because when you say a girl needs a lot of ribbon, and I love to give presents away. So I like to receive presents too, but then I save the ribbon and reuse it, repurpose it. So anyway, I wasn't really planning on coming live today because I got some other things to work on, but I thought that maybe you would appreciate seeing my ribbon world and what I like to do with ribbon, because I needed to wrap my husband's present, and I thought that you might enjoy seeing some of my crazy ribbon adorning skills. And you could check out my bracelets that are on adornbyjennifer.com. This is my classic go-to. I wear basically all the time. These are amazing. And again, all the things that I have that are posted that are sterling are the old prices before sterling went up. So go grab them up. This is brand new. I just posted it today. I posted a whole bunch of rings today. I have the heart. It's a pink opal. I posted that today. I only have one of those. I only have one of these. I posted a whole bunch of rings. I posted the hearts that are for Valentine's Day. Oh man, my hair is going crazy. I had a ponytail. Oh, all that fluffing of the bows made me kind of hot. But again, this is the turtleneck from Walmart, $9. It was on clearance. And I got the little sweatpants that I've been wearing, basically living in, from Walmart too. They were on clearance too. But this is a really fun, and these all are separate, but I sold them, I'm selling them as a one set, but these are all faux, but they all come separate, or they all can be worn separate. And these have the fun malachite type beads that go with this. They're really, really fun. So anyway, whew, sure I'm not sweating there. But thanks for tuning in and checking things out with Adorn by Jennifer. I would highly recommend, if you want things for Valentine's, check them out like ASAP, because I am going to Tucson and I will be gone for a little bit. So shipping might be a little tricky while I'm gone to Tucson. And then all of a sudden Valentine's is going to be upon us. So make sure that you check out the new adornments. They are so cute, and I have some things on sale right now, so you want to check that out. There's so many fun. Those heart earrings that are super lightweight are so fun. And just so many fun tips and tricks up my sleeve. I have some fun things for the front porch that I just took pictures of today. Oh, thank you. Happy birthday to my husband. Yes, I know. I can't, it just feels like these years are going by faster and faster. The older we get, the more it feels like they're going faster. And my kids feel like it's forever between their birthdays. But anywho, that seems to be how life happens these days. But check out the website, adornbyjennifer.com. And if you would do me a huge favor. It takes no cost for you to hit share. And if you aren't following, to just hit follow. I would so appreciate it, because that is how we get our word of mouth out there. And that is how we get the snowball effect going, which I so appreciate. I just worked on my taxes this last week and it took forever. And so I just realized that getting the word out there is just so helpful, because for us little small businesses, it just takes a lot of work to spread the love and get our names out there. So any little bit that doesn't cost any money, we so appreciate you guys sharing the love for us. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope you found something helpful. And thanks for interacting. So, or even just doing a little message and saying hi on the comments. All those little things add up, and we appreciate it. So thanks for tuning in, and happy, what day is it? I have no idea. I'm losing track of time. But hey, Micheline, it's good to see you, girl. Don't you live in Arizona? I think you do. So I'm coming out to the Tucson Gym Show. I can hardly wait. So I'm going to sign off. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Bye.